2022 F1 season was bad from the US perspective, and here is why. The most interesting part of F1, at least for me, is a close fight between the teams. And what can be better than a fight for points in the Constructors' Championship? For starters, let's look at the Red Bull-Ferrari battle. It was really interesting at the beginning, and especially tense between Emilia-Romagna and Monaco Grand Prix. However, when Ferrari struggled to get any points in Azerbaijan, with both drivers out of the race, the intensity of the battle dropped. Another key race for the Constructors' title was in France. Due to Leclerc's mistake, Red Bull was able to extend the lead by another 26 points. Since then, Maranello team was closer to Mercedes rather than Red Bull. It is not all Leclerc's fault, however, that's for sure. Ferrari team had a DNF here, 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 here and here. They also had a double DNF here, as I mentioned. Overall, we can conclude that low-intensity battle for the first place is due to the Ferrari reliability issues. The most anticipated battle, however, as portrayed by the media, was happening in the midfield. For your convenience, I will draw a line to show where the interesting part ended. From there on, 6 teams divided into 3 groups. McLaren was struggling to battle Alpine, Alfa Romeo was struggling to get points, and other teams were slowly mixing with occasional ups and downs. The real surprise here is Aston Martin. Vettel and Stroll managed to jump 2 places to contend with Alfa Romeo for the 6th place at the final quarter of the season. As for the Williams team, sadly they weren't able to compete in any of the given categories. Overall speaking, at the end of the season there were only 2 interesting battles between the teams. On the Abu Dhabi grid, Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin were 5 points apart, and Haas was only 2 points ahead of Alfa Tauri. However, neither catcher-ups were able to get a win. Before the conclusion, I would like to mention that all this information was gathered from the official F1 website and is available for everyone. Also, if you're enjoying the video, consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. Finalizing the results, at the graph we can see that there were more than 3 groups of teams, which journalists usually separate. I would put it like this: there were Red Bull, top, kinda top but not really, midfield 1, midfield 2 and bottom. And the less there are groups at the end of the season, the better and more interesting it is for a viewer. So next year, for example, I want to see Alpine and McLaren battling with Holy Trinity, Haas and Alfa Tauri mixing together with Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin, and Williams to score more points to be able to compete with anyone. That will be it for today. Thank you for your time. Let me know your opinion about my research and ideas for future videos in the comments.